Hey, what's up, guys? Lance the Obscure Movie Guy coming to you, and today is my 10th episode, and today I'm going to bring you my top 10 favorite movies of all time, and it's a little bit of an obscure list, obviously, because I'm the Obscure Movie Guy, my top 10 list is, the movies I watch are based off of entertainment value, not anything else. How fun they are to watch initially, and rewatchability. And all of these movies on my list I've seen probably 100 times. As you know, I don't really care about how much money a movie makes, what the critics have to say about it, or even what anybody else has to say about it. We've been over Titanic. I think it's a crap movie, but did really well at the box office, and critics loved it. Same thing with James Cameron and Avatar. As far as I'm concerned, it was crappy CGI. It was a boring tale. It was Pocahontas rewritten without the Disney characters. Come on. It's crap. And they're going to do another one? It's going to be more crap. I'm sorry. James Cameron should have just stuck with Terminators and gone about his business. Everything else he's done. But we're going to do my top 10 list, and let's face it, everybody's got a different opinion on movies and what their top 10 list is going to be. But, check some of these out if you haven't seen them. But number one, we're going to kick things off. Greatest movie of all time, hands down, Smokey and the Bandit. And this is the Pursuit Pack. This is all three of them. But Smokey and the Bandit, by far, my favorite movie of all time. You can't beat it. It was the second highest grossing film in 1977 next to Star Wars, aka Episode 4, A New Hope. Which leads me into number 2 on my top 10 list, Empire Strikes Back. That is the best Star Wars movie, hands down. Darth Vader's the badass, best character ever made. And I remember going to my aunt's house when I was a kid. Every time I went to my aunt's house, I'd watch Empire Strikes Back on VHS. Every time I went there when I was a kid. Love that movie to death. It is awesome. Number 3, cult classic, and everybody loves this movie. I don't care what anybody says. Boondock Saints. The first one, awesome flick. Flew under the radar at the movie theater, gained huge cult status. Willem Dafoe, Sean Patrick Flannery, Norman Reedus, Billy Connolly, who is a comedian at heart, but played an awesome character in this movie as their father, and El Duce. Man, what a cool movie, and a right movie, if you ask me. I am believing the Boondock Saints very much. Number 4, and my wife gets tired of watching this movie because anytime it's on TV, I stop and I gotta watch it. But I can't help myself. Tombstone, baby. I love that movie. It's not really a cowboy hat, but Tombstone is a badass movie. Love it. Wyatt Earp, Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell, Michael Biehn. Oh my God. Powers Booth, Michael Rooker, Thomas Hayden Church. The cast in that movie is ridiculous. And the list goes on and on from there, but that is a great movie. My wife is every time she sees it going through the channel guide, she's like, please don't, please don't. Nope. We're watching Tombstone. Number 5, The Dark Knight. I love Batman. I love the Joker. And Heath Ledger did an amazing job as the Joker. Obviously, everybody knows that he won an Oscar for it after his death. But I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Joker to begin with. Love Batman. I mean, look. I even got the Killing Joke poster. I've got the Killing Joke DVD. I've got the graphic novel. I'm a huge fan of the Joker. I got a Batman mirror. You can't see it because it's on a different wall, but it's the bat symbol. It's a mirror. It's freaking cool. Maybe I'll show it to you one day. And then what are we on? Number 6, Back to the Future. Bam! Gotta love the DeLorean, man. Everybody loves the DeLorean simply for that movie. Back to the Future. I love the trilogy altogether, but the first movie really is the best of the bunch. They went through a lot to try and make that movie happen with Michael J. Fox. Obviously, a lot of it, was shot with Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly. When they were finally able to get Michael J. Fox in there, they had to do a whole ton of reshoots. Thomas Wilson as Biff, man, he's a great character. He's a good actor. Thomas Wilson doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's a singer-songwriter. He's a stand-up comedian. He's an actor. He's a painter. I mean, the man can't do anything wrong. He's awesome at what he does. Obviously, Michael J. Fox went on to have an illustrious career, and Christopher Lloyd is Doc Brown. You could not get a better guy to do that character. There's no way. And everything fell into place to make that happen. Love the trilogy, but the first one is by far the best one. Let's see, number 7. Predator. The original 1987 version, Predator. The best of the franchise. I've got all the movies. I like them all, but the first one was the best one. In fact, Predator was the first DVD I ever bought 20 some odd years ago when I got a PlayStation 2. That was my DVD player when I bought it, and I was like, I gotta get myself Predator. It's the first one I bought, and I don't regret it. Great movie. Love the cast. Sonny Landham, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bill Duke. Great flick. And obviously Apollo Creed. Come on, Carl Weathers. But, and an interesting fact is this will actually lead into my number 8, but Jean-Claude Van Damme was actually originally cast to play the Predator. The Predator originally was going to be different looking, a little bit shorter, a little bit of a, I guess, like a shrimp or a crab type alien. And Jean-Claude Van Damme, they actually did shoot some footage with Van Damme in a suit, but it didn't go well. Van Damme back in the day, he complained a lot. It was too hot. The suit looked too goofy. He didn't really understand the whole green screen type thing. The suit that he wore kind of looked like it was like a lobster red, but they were going to overlay that with the computer effects to simulate the his cloaking device. But he bowed out, and it lucked out for everybody because next on my list is Bloodsport, and love that movie, love Van Damme in that movie, but he left Predator, went and did Bloodsport, and I think it worked out best for everybody. Van Damme went on to have this awesome career. I've got Van Damme movies that nobody's ever even heard of. The Hardcore, Legionnaire, Replicant, In Hell, Wake of Death. We've gone over that in a previous episode. Plus the Predator franchise, I think, has worked out a lot better with the way the Predator actually looks. Especially in relation to their original concept art. So that worked out for everybody. And then number 9, Rocky IV. I'm sorry, I love this movie. It is a quintessential 80s movie. Sylvester Stallone is bad as shit. Ivan Drago, Dolph Lundgren, a beast, man. Dolph got jacked for that movie, and really that is what started my love affair with Dolph Lundgren and his movies. He was in Masters of the Universe, which I actually watched today. But Dolph was badass in that movie. Bridget Nielsen, obviously. And it's funny because, you know, years and years ago, I remember watching an interview with Sylvester Stallone, and he didn't rank, they asked him, I think it was David Letterman maybe, asked him how he would rank his Rocky movies. This was only up to Rocky V at that time. Obviously Rocky V is a pooper. Sylvester Stallone knows that. But he didn't rank Rocky IV very high either because it was, the movie's very elated with montages. In fact, half of the movie is nothing but a montage between Apollo Creed's death and the final fight. And even the final fight itself is a montage as they go 15 rounds blow for blow. But it's garnered like this such a huge following with Dolph Lundgren and Sylvester Stallone, and these two guys, they formed this, you know, friendship over the years. And obviously Dolph Lundgren was in the Expendables, which I heard they're doing a 4th one. I hope that comes true. But really, and obviously it's gone on to, it's become so popular that obviously they did the Creed movies, Creed and Creed 2, which brought back Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago, and his son. So that's pretty awesome. And then number 10, last one on the list, I talked about it before, Book of Eli. Book of Eli, baby. Oh yeah, machete. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie. This isn't the replica sword. It's pretty close. It is an actual machete. I don't mess around. But the sword in that movie was awesome. And like I said, Denzel Washington, he lost like 55 pounds to do his own stunts. He practiced martial arts. Great movie. I every time I watch it, I see something new that I didn't see the first time around. So that is my top 10 list of my all-time favorite movies. Guys, there's so much crap going on in the world right now that I think we all just need to take a step back and watch some crappy movies. So if you guys liked my list, let me know down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. Let me know if you've seen any of these. Let me know what your top 10 favorite movies are of all time. Maybe I'll talk about them in a future episode. But please, please, please take your minds off of all the crap going on in the world. Love your neighbor. Let's just talk about movies and get away from all the other bullcrap going on. I've never had an argument about a movie, with the exception of Vanilla Sky, and I'll go over that in another episode, let me tell you. But I've never had an argument about movies like people have had arguments over politics. Guys, let's drop the crap. Let's watch some TV. Let's watch some movies. Let's go on about our lives. There's bigger and better things to do out there than piddle over bullshit in the political world. Like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. Please Let me know if you've seen any of these movies. Tell me what you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.